Transformers?
Let's reel it
in. Transformers, dude, is this is a movie.
I think we just had a stroke, both of us.
This movie sucked.
I don't know what that noise was.
I don't either, bro. But I'm really concerned now. You okay? Hey,
I wanted to like this movie.
You chose the movie.
I thought
you could have picked a different one.
I thought I liked it. Most of the movie, I sat like this.
Why?
I had to like.
Why?
I literally had
Tell
to
me.
keep myself distant from the screen to be able to take in what was happening.
What if they come at me? What if the building crashes on me?
It's just like I felt like the farther back I got, the more perspective I could get.
How's your hand?
I didn't hit it on the table really hard.
The more perspective you get. Oh yeah, I know. Well, when I watched it,
like
usually I watched it on YouTube, but usually I zoom in. But in this case, I zoomed out and watched like the black box around it to make sure I got every square foot of robot.
Mm-hmm.
So
robot per feet.
Yeah.
RPF.
All right. You want to tell us about our drinks?
Yeah. So you got a Green River float.
Yeah.
And
not
good. Not a float, just a regular Green River.
Dude, Shoop's, the restaurant Shoop's, they do I think it's a milkshake, Green River.
Yeah.
Have you had it? It's pretty bomb.
Isn't that just a Green River?
Was it a twist?
Was it a twist off?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, anyway, I got a limoncello, but
what is that? I've never even heard of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna hit it on the table already. Oh God. Oh. Sorry guys. Sorry.
You go first.
I can't.
You got
do
it.
it.
No, you got it.
We're not drinking tonight.
No, do it again.
All right, hold on.
No, you got it. Yeah, one more time. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I can't do it, bro.
No, you got it.
The audio's gonna suck.
Just like this.
Yeah, that's it.
Ouch. I hit my hand. All right, ready? I'm using the table right here in front of us.
Can you get mine? Please? No, please get mine. Ben,
you're gonna have to be thirsty.
Ben, come on, dude. You made me watch Transformers. Hey!
Oh, man.
I wasn't expecting it to work so quick.
That looks like the cap isn't even on.
Oh, my God.
Tanner just rests his bottle cap against the table and slightly moves it, and
I
it
like
just pops
I
off.
poked it.
It looks like it was loose. And he just moved it. Oh, that's good.
Okay, all right.
All right, now cheers.
Oh, yeah, now cheers.
There we go.
Ooh, that sounded okay,
Bada
do
bing,
one more.
bada boom.
Sprite.
Not Sprite.
It's the original Green River, too, guys. What's that guy's name that listens only to audio?
Matt?
Hey,
Matt.
missed out on a good moment, my friend, because you didn't watch this.
What are you doing, buddy? What are you
Freaking
doing?
go on YouTube. Look
What are you
up
doing?
Reel It In Podcast.
Just
I
watch
swear.
that. Just watch that
please,
part.
Dear God,
and
watch
then,
it.
And then,
That's
yeah.
all we need from you. Is just
This
to watch
does
it.
not taste good.
Oh, can I try it?
This has a really bad aftertaste.
Can I try it?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get it?
The Strax.
Oh, okay. You want to try mine?
I know what Green River tastes like. I trust you. It tastes like...
It tastes weird. It does taste a little weird.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I'm just going to grab a Green River.
For real? Yeah. The limoncello LaCroix is good, but that is not limoncello LaCroix, so therefore it tastes very... Oh, I do not like that aftertaste.
No, one try.
Okay, one try. It went behind the camera. It went behind it. Dude. I got scared. I thought it was going to poke me in the eye.
It sounded like a cork.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Transformers.
Transformers.
Man, that felt like a clip from Michael Bay.
Yeah, that explosion.
Yeah, right. So
that was that cap off. No cap was
Cap off.
more than meets the eye.
more than I agree. Okay, ready? All right, dude. So Michael Bay directed Transformers back in 2007, and it's rated PG-13 for.
Oh no!
I love every time I say PG-13.
No.
What?
Prime Gears.
13.
All 13 of Optimus Prime.
Ladies
gears.
Man 13.
Ladies Man.
Yeah, man. So it was a movie for sure. I did not. Wait, why am I going into that now? I gotta do the summary.
I need you to put in the password for this iPad.
Yes, sir. It is not 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
He was right. It's not.
I was right. All right.
Thank you.
All right, now I got to do this timer. Guys, I'll be honest. This movie was way too much for me.
This is probably going to be the hardest summary we've ever had to do. You've ever had to do.
Agree.
Because I watched this movie, and I don't know anything that happened. I couldn't follow it.
I don't remember. So. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's do this. Let's get it over with.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so the movie starts off. There is, oh my gosh, there's soldiers, and then this big monster thing, or this big robot takes over their camp or whatever, and they all. Oh, good idea, bro.
I'm putting the iPad on the center table.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so then that happens. People are like, "What the heck is that?" Fast forward, there is Sam Witwicky. Sam Witwicky, otherwise known as Shia LaBeouf's Holes. Shia LaBeouf's Holes was teaching in his class, and he's trying to talk about how great his grandfather is, but none of his classmates care, including Megan Fox, which I forget her name. That's MGK's girlfriend.
Oh, got you.
What's her real name in the movie? What's her name in the movie? Michaela?
I was gonna say like Machine Gun Kelly's girlfriend. That's all I was gonna say.
Is it Michaela in the movie? I forget. We'll call it Megan Fox.
Michaela. Yeah.
So anyway, so all of a sudden, like
no, just say MGK's GF.
The government is trying to figure out what hacked their system. This big robot thing that hacked their system. Meanwhile, Sam Witwicky is trying to find a car, and he finds a yellow car for $4,000 and takes it, and then tries to pick up Megan Fox in his car. Mm-hmm. Man, what is this movie? Oh my gosh, I have so much time, and I don't know.
340.
So
you're doing good.
They're trying to figure out. Meanwhile, the yellow car that Shia LaBeouf's Holes got was acting strange. Like it was like moving and turning on the radio for him and stuff. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden his name is Bumblebee. Okay, yeah. He's not an insect, but he's a car.
He's a car. Common misconception.
Right. So then he finds out that the car like drove itself away, and Shia LaBeouf had to go after it, and then all of a sudden the feds come and are like, "Yo, what do you know about this car that transformed into a big monster thing?" Mm-hmm. And Shia LaBeouf's Holes is like, "Yo, I don't know. I don't know."
I'm uncomfortable that you keep calling him Shia LaBeouf's Holes.
You what?
I'm uncomfortable that you keep calling him Shia LaBeouf's Holes.
Shia LaBeouf's Holes was then greeted with Megan Fox again, and they get closer and closer throughout the movie. Meanwhile, there's some hackers that find out about this alien thing. Oh my gosh. And then I guess like more aliens or more robots come, like Optimus Prime, Ratchet. I forgot the other ones. I don't really care about them.
Rocket Raccoon. Ratchet and Clank.
So, oh my gosh.
Yeah, 220.
So they're like, whoa, what are we supposed to do? Like, what do we do? So then they find out that the person or the robot that is behind all of it is Megatron. Now, Megatron's been locked up in a facility that's underground, but was found in ice like 80 years ago. So by Sam Witwicky's Shia LaBeouf's grandpa.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf's Holes' grandpa. Mm-hmm. And so so then like that thing gets unleashed. There's a cube. Some cube came from space and is hiding in the same spot as Megatron. Mm-hmm. And basically Megatron is wanting the cube. And I guess Optimus Prime and the Transformers want the cube too. What are they called? The Diatron?
There's literally no explanation to why they want the cube.
Nope. So there's a big fight in the city. So then Sam Witwicky has to run to the top of a building, and he like falls off the building, and then like should have died, but Optimus Prime catches him in his hand. I feel like I'm missing a ton of the movie. Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, the parents.
So much is nonsense. Oh, the parents. I don't care about the parents.
Okay.
Man, this movie sucked, guys. I have a minute left. All right, so they fight. They get this big brawl.
Explosions.
There's explosions everywhere. Michael Bay is definitely behind all of this.
Explosions.
Explosions. And explosions.
Yeah.
And so it's just a bunch of like
explosions.
And man, it's so hard to focus, bro. There's so many explosions.
Because of all the explosions.
Dang it, dude. You were supposed to come along with me.
And say what?
Explosions.
Okay. 30 seconds left.
All right, so the movie ends. So then the cube, Shia LaBeouf touches the cube to the Megatron.
Hold on,
bro. I don't have time.
Oh, I got to play the song in the background.
Oh, Linkin Park plays for some reason. R.I.P. Chester. And then Megan Fox and Shia LaBeouf make out in a car. Everyone's at peace, and Optimus Prime is like, "We're on Earth." And I think that's the end of the freaking movie.
Whole time's up. That was the fastest 5 minutes.
I know, but it felt forever. Oh my!
Really?
I hate this movie.
Maybe the viewers are like,
hate this.
Fast for you. That was the longest 5 minutes of my entire life.
Yeah, Matt, how do we do?
Matt, give us a comment down below because we know that you tuned in to the YouTube video, bro. So we need at least one person to comment on our YouTube channel. Thank you.
You know what's really funny that my girlfriend picked out or noticed was on our YouTube channel. You can't. You know how like you can watch a video and then like put your finger down, point it down, so it's still playing in the background while you search other things. It won't let us do that. You want to know why?
Because it was made for kids.
Apparently, our podcast is apparently made for kids.
I changed it.
I said Shia LaBeouf. Why?
Because we can't. One, you can't do that thing that your girlfriend was trying to do, and two.
Oh, you changed it back.
Yeah, I changed it.
So
back.
It's not for kids anymore.
It's not for kids anymore.
Okay, good because I definitely mentioned Shia LaBeouf's holes a lot in the holes episode. Yeah, not suitable for teens.
No,
sorry. All right, then and now. What do you think of this then? And then I'll go and then move on now.
So then, this was a movie I saw in the movie theater with my father, with my dad, because he's like, oh, Transformers. Like, my kid loves movies. He's like gonna like action stuff, and you know, he's gonna like this movie. And I did. When I was a kid, I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I still probably have the same knowledge of what happened currently as I did back then. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, a lot of explosions, really cool stuff. I remember like little snippets of.
Oh wait, there was a lot of what?
Explosions. There's a lot of explosions. And then in this is like in 3rd or 4th grade, I think. I went to middle school with this kid. I did carpool with him, and I was like young, and he was like even younger than me. He was like 2 or 3 years younger than me.
Okay.
So I was probably
kind of like our ratio.
Yeah, actually, exactly. Okay. Pretty much exactly.
Except I think I'm like 4
he
years
was
older
like this kid's a genius.
Okay.
But he was pretty socially awkward and didn't really
that kid is like you.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. More so than me. But he like almost every day home from school, his mom would pick us up.
Okay.
And he'd sit in his car seat and like just turn around and look at me. He's like, "Do you want to hear scene 37, minute 42 from the Transformers movie?"
Shut up.
And then I'd be like, "Yeah." He'd be like, for like 10 minutes, like the whole car ride home.
Because he's just doing like explosion sounds. Okay.
Yeah. And then I was like listening, and I was watching the movie. I'm like, bro, he was spot on. This is I've heard this scene before.
That's a really funny bit.
Yeah. That's good. So
okay, so that was your
good kid. Now he's smart and he's succeeding, and he is more successful than I will ever be. But
wow. Okay.
And he's got the best Transformers sound effects than anybody I've ever met.
So is this then about him or you? Tell me more about you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like the movie.
As a kid, yeah, for sure. I love the movie.
Okay, what's your now then?
I took a lot of it into like how I play with my action figures as a kid.
Okay.
Like a lot of like really close up, like and like a lot
Did you have Transformers?
A lot of flips in the air. I had Transformers. I had Marvel. I had Ben 10, dude. I had all the I often had all the Scooby-Doo characters.
Okay.
Try to solve mysteries, and then they would walk into like this place with superheroes, and they would all die. And like Scooby and Shaggy would be like looking at each other, and then
like Scoob,
and then freaking
there's
like
Iron Man. man.
Doc Ock would just grab his ankle and yank him away. And then Scooby would save the day. I had an overpowered Scooby.
Right.
Today it's overpowered Shaggy, but yeah.
yeah.
And then
Matt Lillard.
Matthew Lillard. What a guy.
Man.
And then today, watching it today, I didn't have it on in the background, but I felt like I could have. And then understood it the exact same way.
Yep.
You know,
I agree.
And we shouldn't harp too much on the movie for its lack
You're
of
excused.
thank you. Lack of story or character development or anything, because it's just meant to sell toys. It's meant to be an action movie and have explosions and be big and be fun and to sell toys.
But do you think
it was successful in that?
But do you think that's what Michael Bay was intending?
I think DreamWorks and Universal. It's Universal, right? Or Paramount? I think it's Paramount. Paramount.
Wait, no, it's DreamWorks, bro.
It's DreamWorks and there's one other one too.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Paramount. I don't know.
I don't remember, and I really could care
But
less.
they're like, hey, you like explosions, we like money, have all of it and make us some more.
They like what?
Money.
No.
And explosions.
Explosions.
Explosions. So you're then a now
Explosions.
10 man? 10 man.
So my then was that I've never seen this movie.
Mm-hmm.
The first Transformers movie I ever saw was the third one, which was weird.
Was that my Last Night? Or was that no, that's Age of Extinction.
No, it's Dark of the Moon?
Yeah. No, that's the second one.
I thought that was Revenge. I don't remember. And why did they change Shia LaBeouf to Mark Wahlberg?
Because Shia LaBeouf's like, I'm out. Shia LaBeouf said, I'm going to go be in Fury and scratch my face up and pull my teeth out and become a Christian.
All right. So, but my first movie that I watched was The Dark of the Moon, which is weird because, like, I went into it. I liked the movie. I remember I liked it as a kid.
Yeah.
But then I remember, like, I don't know any backstory.
No.
Why are they here?
No.
Who's Shia LaBeouf holes?
Why are they in the desert?
Where's Megan Fox?
Where's
That's why I want.
Where's MGK?
Where's that?
Why is she with him? Why is she with Shia LaBeouf? MGK is back at home waiting for you, Megan.
What's that guy's name? Oh my! Why is John Malkovich in this?
John Malkovich isn't in the movie.
In the third one?
Is he?
Yeah, he's like the boss.
Oh no, that's not John Malkovich. That's
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
John Malkovich.
You keep talking and doing your thing. I'm gonna look up who that is because I do not think it's John Malkovich.
It's John Malkovich in the third Transformers. You know what's crazy, Ben? Is that in this movie, you know how all of our movies kind of parallel together?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf and John Voight are in this movie.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Sir and Stanley Yelnats. They did a movie back in 2003, and then 4 years later, they're like, "Hold on, they need a reunion.
We got to bring them back.
We got to bring them back."
And I think I said this in an earlier episode too, but we need to start a tally of
how many times movies connect.
Yeah, the actors are in the movies that we've seen. You know,
Explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and so I thought that was pretty cool. That that was cool because obviously we do the show and we already did Holes.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf's Holes, and so we did that. And are you still looking up if John Malkovich is in it?
I don't.
He's in it, bro. I remember he was in it.
I'm not seeing
Dark of the Moon, Transformers 3.
Okay, Dark of the Moon.
Mm-hmm.
John, it's some bald guy. You're right, but
It is John Malkovich,
it's
bro.
not.
What's John Malkovich in again? Have you seen Red?
I've seen Red.
He's in it, right?
I've seen Being John Malkovich, where John Malkovich plays John Malkovich. John Malkovich Explosions.
What?
It is John Malkovich.
Was I right?
As Bruce Brazos.
Thank you,
which sounds
man.
a lot like Jeffrey Bezos.
That was my then.
Mm-hmm.
So I never saw the movie. I always thought oh man, it's I remember it being really popular when I was 2007. I was in the third grade. I remember a lot of people liked that movie. But yeah, I would. And now watching it, here's what I'll say.
Say it.
Shia LaBeouf was the star of the movie. No kidding, he's the main guy. But every time he was on screen, I was like, okay, I like this movie now because I just like his performance in it because that kid just screams.
Yeah,
he's just Bumblebee, Optimus, ow, and I'm just like, that's Shia LaBeouf. That's my Shia LaBeouf. And so
I've always wanted to be in a movie where I can just hold something and just run as fast as I can and be filmed.
Yeah.
Like, grab this thing and just run.
Sprint.
Just go.
We'll follow
and
you.
then just like the scene with Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2 when he's getting his powers back on the roof and he's running. It's all slow-mo. He's like running.
He's like, his like cheeks go like.
his cheeks. His face cheeks.
His face cheeks.
Oh, I'm like, I don't remember a shot of his butt in that scene.
Oh, which reminds me, let's go into quotes.
Yeah.
The first quote I have is when they're in they're fighting, they're like shooting the soldiers, and they're like, "Where's I don't even remember this. I forgot. Where's the credit card? Yeah. Remember they had to like call or whatever, and the guy goes, "Left cheek, left cheek, left cheek."
Yeah. Yep. That's where it was.
Oh my gosh.
Did they use the credit card?
I didn't see it.
He didn't use the credit card.
Nope.
He's like, "Give me the credit card."
Nope.
And then he like grabs it from the left cheek, and then they just connect to the why can't I think of what it's called? The Pentagon. Then even read off the credit card. Like, give me the credit card. It's the Pentagon, and then he throws the phone. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, the next two are funny.
I didn't like that either.
What part?
What you just said.
What?
No, you said you didn't like it, so I said I didn't like that.
Oh, whatever. The next quote's funny. It says, "Grandmama, drink your drink your prune juice." I butchered that. Same guy.
The passion was there.
Yeah,
the passion was
"Grandmama,
there.
drink your prune juice."
That was there's a wider range of characters in this movie.
Oh, I know, and that's what kind of like weirded me out too. Is that like I wasn't expecting everyone to be together at one point.
Oh yeah, they were like all in Chicago.
Yeah, that was Chicago.
That's Chicago.
Shut up.
It wasn't this one, but a couple years later. Like I think it's the third or the fourth one.
They were in New York, weren't they?
What's the one with Mark Wahlberg? The first one with Mark Wahlberg.
I haven't seen them.
Well, whatever that one was, I saw them filming that in Chicago. My dad took me. I don't know why me and my dad.
They were legit filming in Chicago.
They were filming in Chicago. Yeah.
Is the fight scene in Chicago in this one? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Then what town was it considered for that movie?
It was also Chicago.
They fought in Chicago twice.
They fought in Chicago twice.
Hold on. So
are you surprised by that? Do you know how many times New York has been obliterated in movie history?
That's very true. You okay?
I had a panic attack.
Why can't they go somewhere like Cleveland? Come on, Cleveland's got nothing.
Just fight in Ohio.
Go
to like Idaho or Iowa or something like that.
Go to Raleigh.
Yeah,
go to Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay. What I was gonna say was, what have you seen all the Transformers movies? Okay.
I saw the last one I saw.
Well, how many? Which ones did you see? How many are there? Look it up real quick. How many freaking Transformer movies are there?
I know that I saw all the ones with Shia LaBeouf. I think there's 3 of them.
Yep.
And then I saw one or 2 with Mark Wahlberg.
Did you see Bumblebee?
And then I saw Bumblebee, which was actually really good.
I heard Bumblebee was good.
Because I like Haley Steinfeld a lot. And it's different. It's like, it's not a reboot, but it just takes place separate from whatever they're doing. And they're making another one, Rise of the Beasts, Transformers Rise of the Beasts, that is also like its own standalone thing. So it seems like they're not doing a continuation anymore. They're just doing different takes on it and like different spin-offs.
Yeah, the TCU. Transformers Cinematic Universe.
Is the theme song just Linkin Park?
It's the Avengers theme, but it's Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park playing it. Was it looking up? Oh, Transformers movies.
Yeah.
Transformers movies.
Shia LaBeouf's holes.
All right. So there's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Okay.
Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Yep, good one.
Transformers Age of Extinction, and that was the last movie I saw.
Is that the one with Mark?
That's the one with Mark and the dinosaurs, the Dinobots.
Is that considered 5, or is that just a new Transformers?
That's considered 4.
Oh, that's what I meant, 4.
And then there's Transformers: The Last Night, where Optimus Prime goes bad and kills Bumblebee.
What?
And then they made Bumblebee, and then now they're making Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
Optimus Prime killed Bumblebee?
Kind of. I haven't seen the movie, but I know that like in all the promo art, it's just like a lifeless body of Bumblebee laying below Optimus Prime. And like in the trailer, he's fighting Bumblebee and he like slices him in half and then like cuts away. So I'm guessing he dies.
What the heck?
But then he's probably brought back to life.
Spoiler.
I don't care.
What the heck, dude?
I don't care.
I don't care. These movies, Sorry, the movie I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it didn't make me want to watch a sequel.
They get worse, so you can just say these movies. But
it didn't make me want to watch a sequel, which keep the Rotten Tomatoes up. I want to read through all of them because we're never going to go through the rest of these movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But keep it up. We want to go to just be ready for it when we get to the Rotten Tomatoes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so those are the quotes. Oh, the next quote. Sorry. Get off my grandmama's carpet. She don't like nobody on carpet, especially police.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like they made all of I mean, not to sound this way, but they made all of the
stereotypes,
the black and Latino characters
just stereotypical,
just straight up their stereotypes.
Yeah, 100%.
But
grandmama, drink your prune juice. Yeah, I didn't like that. Okay, the next one was funny too. When
the only part that made me laugh was when they were
just cut me off.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
For
Matt,
sure.
Did you see that?
Because you've never done it before. No, it was.
What were you saying?
It was
What were you saying?
Yeah. I forgot.
Sorry.
In the car dealership, she's like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, grandmama." She just flips him off. I'm like, "Okay, that made me laugh."
Okay,
that was funny.
Okay, the next one is when I forget which robot because freaking most of them look alike. Went, "Are you username ladies man 2117 217?"
Gets the police wheel, puts up to his face, starts spinning it.
Yeah. Okay, and then the last one was from some random guy. He said, "I sure hope this guy's got asteroid insurance because he is so boned."
Yeah. That's,
Sorry, I didn't like that.
I mean, it's a line from the movie. It's true. It's true.
Okay, traumatizing scale. What do you think?
Ooh, 0.
Yeah, there wasn't too much.
Well.
Oh my gosh, what?
I would say watching in the movie as young as I was, I think this was 2007. So I was like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Watching it that young, I think it was just a lot. It was just a lot to take. Sorry, I spun the table.
Yeah.
It was just a lot to take in. You know, I definitely felt stimulated watching the movie.
Yeah.
Just very overwhelmed because I think at one point, just like the screen just gets covered in
mush.
Just
robotic mush.
Dude,
that's what I was going to say too, is that like this whole movie, like it gave me like a headache because I'm just like, how do I follow along?
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to follow along? And like, even like the parts where like, as a 6-year-old or 7-year-old, however you were, and me as like, I think I was like 11 or 10.
Like a 30-year-old?
Yeah, I was like 43. And so like, for me, just watching that.
You look great for your age, brother.
Thank you. For me, just watching that, like, it was just like, as a kid, I would just be like, I would imagine that I would be like, whoa, look at that. Look at Optimus Prime just transform from a truck to thing. And be like, whoa, look how like integrated that is and how detailed. But now I'm just like, what in the freak is happening?
Is that a Jello Man?
Before we started recording, you're like,
Jello Man?
What did you say before we started recording about like the editing process?
Oh, I can't imagine editing this movie.
I can't either because
it's okay. Now this is explosion number 13,000, and this robot is fighting you, and they're like, wait, what?
Right.
Like I imagine they had like the clapboard in front of it, you know, and so they knew like where to put it. But editing it and just knowing that this explosion goes here, this explosion goes there, it's like one. If you flipped them, nobody would notice.
Right.
It's like Michael B would be the only one who's like, hey, you put explosion 1317 in the spot of explosion 1213,
right?
And you just got fired, sir.
Right.
But
Michael,
I want to make this point too.
Sure.
To the film's credit, I think that this is some of the best and most realistic looking CGI I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I really do. And I think that it's big. The reason for that is...
You're saying in that decade? Or are you saying in general?
I'm saying in general. Like, I think these robots look real.
Right.
I mean, I don't think... like, the biggest compliment I can give is also its biggest takeaway is that the cinematography and the way they're constantly, like, out of frame and out of focus makes it look really real. It's not like they're ever perfectly framed. It's like you feel like you're there because you can kind of see it. But then also, because they're constantly out of focus or like just a little bit out of frame, you don't know what's happening.
Right.
So I don't know if that was meant to look that way because it makes it look more believable.
Okay.
But it's just harder to look at because if it was more spaced away, I feel like you could definitely see that it is fake. But like the shading is great. Like the deterioration on the metal is great.
Okay.
Like even like the little expressions on their face is really intricate, and you know, like when they're transforming from car to robot or whatever, it does just kind of look weird. And I want to watch it in slow mo because I want to see all the parts.
Yeah,
but
That's the bummer.
It looks real, but I just don't think. I think the way they went around it looking real also makes the movie hard to watch.
Yeah.
If I want to sum that up.
Yeah, but I guess it was hard for me for that too because like, I mean, I'll be honest. The reason why I was late to recording today is because I had to get through the last 45 minutes.
Oh, really?
And what I did was instead of like watching it 45 minutes, I freaking watched it on 1.5 speed, and I was like, "What the frick is happening?"
That is terrible.
Yeah, and
you have no room to complain then.
Oh my gosh! But no, like before, like the first 2 hours,
Yeah.
that I watched. Still, I was
Man.
just like, I don't like it. But I could see, especially the close-up shots of like Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I would agree with you that it was kind of cool to see like the detail in his eyes and like in the color scheme. Like I felt like it was good.
Yeah.
But
I can't imagine watching this movie at 1.5 speed.
yeah,
That's got to be tough.
I had a freaking headache.
I'd have to like
I had a
soak my
headache.
eyes with a hot towel for like 30 minutes before
Mhm.
just looking at anything ever again.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you want to go to the next thing?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we got Rotten Tomatoes score. Okay,
Yeah.
so Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 58, which
Yikes.
man, you know what? It's okay.
That's 2% away from being, according to Rotten Tomatoes, like a thumbs up movie. You know.
Okay. See, okay,
Just for some reference.
because I remember as a kid how popular this movie was, I was not expecting that number at all. I was
Mhm.
expecting it to be like 70, but now watching it, I'm like, man, they really didn't do anything with Shia LaBeouf or Megan Fox. They didn't
No.
do anything. They're just like, these are people that are helping move along the story, and I didn't like that.
Yeah. I hear this phrase a lot. Like there's no plot to it, like no story, or like there's like a thin plot just strings along action scenes. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like I can still see this, and this.
Yeah.
Like there's a plot. This movie, I genuinely did not think there was a plot. Like I don't know what happened.
I don't know why they needed the cube.
It's like he's just like stitched together, and maybe there was a plot, but it was just poorly explained because like this movie was
Really quick.
a race car, you know, just
Really quick.
zooming across. But to your point, the audience score is 85%. So like
Okay.
your
I don't
casual
ever look at that.
moviegoer liked it.
I don't ever look at that. Okay, well, I didn't. All right, read me was it called the tomato meter? Is that what the Rotten
Yeah,
is?
yeah. I'll read it for the other ones too. So,
Not the audience score, just
No.
what the critics gave.
Yeah. So the second
First one, so the first one got 58.
and
Okay.
then the second one got 20%, and then the third one got 35%, a little bit better, and then the fourth one got 17%.
Is that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
That dude, I saw a video on YouTube where that movie was basically a whole advertisement.
Dude,
I'll send you that video.
Homie just chugs Bud Lights. Just
yeah,
cracks open-
literally.
Yeah.
Oh
Did
my
you see all the Mountain Dew?
dude,
in
in
this
this movie? Oh my gosh,
They made
it
a Mountain Dew
annoyed
machine
me.
turn into a robot.
Pew, 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 and shot
like
off
little
Mountain
cans,
Dew
yeah.
bottles.
And then
Code Red. Code Red,
they
everyone.
didn't have Code Red yet.
Code
Tanner.
Red, everyone.
Code Red because you're in danger.
Code Red.
Your life is gonna.
There's a transformer shooting Code Red.
Your life's gonna get
Code
shot
Red.
by a Mountain Dew can,
Code Red.
and you're gonna die.
Code Red.
You like Code Red? It's gonna be
Code
the
Red.
last thing you ever drink.
Code Red.
You like robots?
Code
It's gonna be
Red.
The last thing you ever see.
Code Red.
You like Shia LaBeouf?
Code Red.
You like his holes?
Code
It's
Red.
gonna be the last thing you ever see.
Code really red.
Code red.
Code dark red.
Code black, bro.
Code pitch black.
Code maroon?
Code maroon.
Maroon 5?
Maroon 5.
And then the last night got 15%.
Okay.
So, like, it got a worse review than the fourth one. And then they made Bumblebee. That got 90%.
Dude, I don't even remember the fifth one.
The last night, that came out in 2017. So, like,
Is that still
4
Mark
years
Wahlberg?
ago. Mm-hmm.
Man, Marky Mark, you should just stay with the Funky Bunch, bro. What are you doing?
What are we doing in here?
What?
What's going on?
Hold on, bro. Did I ever tell you my favorite bit on
Tell me there's
SNL?
robots around here?
Did I ever that's really good. Did I ever tell you my favorite SNL bit?
No.
That they did was when who was it? Oh, Andy Samberg did a bit. It was called Mark Wahlberg Talks to Animals. Have you seen this?
No.
I'll show you it after. But
Okay.
basically, it's just like it's Andy Samberg dressed as Mark Wahlberg,
We'll put the link in the description,
and
too.
he does this impression of Mark Wahlberg, right? And he goes, "Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mark Wahlberg. You know me." And then he like goes up. He's like, "I'm gonna talk to some animals." And he goes up to like a chicken and goes, "What's up, chicken? Some people want to eat you. I just want to talk to you, okay?" And he keeps doing this like circle of like Mark Wahlberg-isms.
Yeah.
And then goes, and at the end of everyone, he goes, "Okay, say hi to your mother for me. And then he goes up to like a goat. He's like, hey, goat, how's it going? He's like, I produced Entourage. And like, he goes, okay, now say hi to your mother for me. Like, okay.
You tell me I'm not Shia LaBeouf? You telling me that this is a Transformers?
It's one of the funniest bits. I'll show you after.
Please
but
do.
Link in the bio. Okay. What would you give this for your Rotten Tomatoes?
Ooh. Out of 10, explosions.
Right.
Yeah. I'd give it.
Hold on, what?
Explosions. I would give it out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Explosions. I wanted you to
explosions.
Say that. Okay. I'd give it 3 or 4 or 5. I'll give it.
Out of how many?
For being its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
For me not seeing any movie like it ever since then. That's something. I'll give it a 4.5. Yeah.
So like 45%?
I'll give it a 50. I'll give it a 50.
50%?
50%.
Okay. My Rotten Tomatoes on a scale of how many buildings blew up were out of 100 buildings blown up.
Yeah.
I would give this I would give it actually your first score. I would give it a 45.
45?
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. That's all I'll leave it as. I really like Shia LaBeouf in it.
Mm-hmm.
I really missed Shia LaBeouf's acting career when he was that age.
Yeah.
When he did stuff like that.
I thought the parents were really funny too. Not gonna lie. I know you don't care for the parents, but I thought they had they were annoying. But I'm like, I love you guys.
There was like
it's an earthquake. Get in the tub. Get under the table.
To me, it was just like, it's just another annoying pair of parents. Like nothing really special.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of a lot. Well, Shia LaBeouf's performance reminded me a lot of Disturbia, which that is a movie we'll get to eventually too. Because I love that movie.
Yeah. But I thought that too with the house. I'm like, this looks like the Disturbia house.
It did. I was thinking the same thing.
Like same suburbs, same everything.
Wow.
And I thought, what if it's the same character? And Mark Wahlberg's like, what if it's the same character? What if it's in the same universe?
Hold on. Say hi to your mother for me.
All right, say hi to your mother for me.
All right, man, we got closing. Got any closing remarks?
Like I said, wasn't crazy about this movie, but I appreciate it for what it is. Got some great visual effects. If you like action, I think you'll like the movie.
Yeah.
But don't go for it. Don't watch a movie expecting anything else, really.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I would say similarly that this is an okay film. The action was pretty intense if you watch it at 0.5 speed. So if you watch it really slow.
Challenge for the viewers: watch this at 1.5 speed all the way through, and if you're still alive, get back to us.
Yeah, Matt, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks,
let us
Matt.
know how it went. But other than that, this was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I don't really know what else to say. This movie was not my favorite.
Okay.
But I'll appreciate it. I thought really going into it I was going to like it because I just like. But then, dude, I'll say this really, really quick because we're running out of time.
Say at 1.5 speed.
1.5. So what I'll say about this is that, like, this movie didn't feel, like, original to me. Like, there was a time frame between, like, 2006 to, like, 2012 where, like, all the action movies felt the same. Do you remember, like, Battle Los Angeles?
Yeah.
There was all the Transformers movies.
Mm-hmm.
There was just other ones and stuff, and I just didn't really enjoy it that much. So, yeah, man. But that's what I thought. But I'm ready to tell you next week's movie. Are you ready?
Tell me.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, explosions. Next week's movie, bro, is The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat, if I didn't say that correctly. You okay? We're excited about it. Hey, we're excited about it. Hey, I'll plug right now while Ben's processing. Hey.
Just do it.
At Tanner Reckledge, at Reel It In Podcast, at Talk Time with Tanner, at Grow and Go. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. And Ben, plug. Actually, I'm going to plug for Ben. Okay, here we go. I'm Ben now. I can't look in your camera, but I'm Ben now. Ready? Follow me at LaCroix Boy Ben. And that's it.
That was a pretty good impression, Tanner.
I know.
All right.
All right, man. Hey, guys, keep it real. Cat in the Hat.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week. That's so weird.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.